Have you ever wondered what truly holds more weight in life? Is it your self-worth or is it your bank account? We live in a world where material success often set the standards. And the size of your bank account, the car you drive, and the home you own become society's symbol of achievement. But when all the noise fades away and you're left with only your thoughts, the question that I want to ask you today is, do these things still feel as meaningful? Or is there something deeper that matters more? Today, we're going to explore a different perspective. We'll dig into what self-worth really means, the role money plays in our lives, because it plays a major role, and the balancing of the two. By the end of this video, we'll ask the real question: what matters more? Is the true measure of your life found in your bank statement, or is it rooted in how you see yourself? Let's start with your self-worth. What exactly is it? Your self-worth is your intrinsic value. It is who you are when no one's watching. Your confidence, your resilience. It is a sense of self that isn't defined by a paycheck or a title, but it's defined by your inner character and integrity. Picture it as your foundation. The stronger it is, the more stable your life becomes. And no matter how much money you make, your self-worth is like a savings account for strength and peace. It doesn't fluctuate with the market trends or job titles. It's what holds you up when external validation is nowhere to be found. And if the internal foundation is weak, no amount of financial success will make you feel secure. Money can't fill a void of self-doubt. It just puts a temporary patch over it. Let's talk about what money really is. Money is a tool, and a real powerful tool. It's a tool that opens doors, creates opportunities, and provides security. But it's not the ultimate definition of who you are. And too many people make the mistake of tying their net worth to their self-worth, believing that more money will fill any inner gaps. But that mindset is like running on a treadmill, always chasing more, yet never arriving anywhere meaningful. But let's be honest, money can bring comfort, and a lot of comfort, and it's very convenient, but it can't buy inner peace. And that's something only self-worth can provide. And without it, all the wealth in the world won't make you feel truly fulfilled. I remember at a particular time of my life, all I was doing is constantly chasing money and neglecting my self-worth. I wasn't developing myself. I was constantly chasing money. I made quite a lot of money, and probably not making as much as many of you watching me, but I was making a decent amount of money. But I was tying the money I was making to my self-worth. And I forgot that money is actually a tool, and I shouldn't use money to tie in my self-worth. Number 3, so let's look at where the real power lies. The real power lies in balancing self-worth with financial goals. Yes, money matters, and it matters a lot. Don't let no one fool you out there. Money really matters. You often hear people say that money's up there with oxygen. It's just how this economy works. We need money. So let's look at how we can balance both of this, our self-worth and money, because that's where the real power lies. See, money can help you achieve freedom and security, but your self-worth is what makes the success sustainable. Think of it this way: self-worth is the root and money is the fruit. I'm going to repeat that again for you. Self-worth is the root and money is the fruit. And the stronger your roots, the more abundant and enduring your fruits will be. But if you neglect your self-worth, like I was doing at the early stage of my life, those rewards will lose their meaning. The goal isn't just to chase money. It's to become the person deserving of that success. I want to repeat that again. The goal isn't just to chase money, but it's to become the person deserving that success. Your self-worth is what fuels your journey, motivating you to keep going when things get tough. When you prioritize building yourself, money becomes a byproduct. And this is something I've seen happen in my own personal life. And I believe that this can happen to you as well. If you realize that when you develop yourself, money becomes a byproduct and you become the person deserving of that money. So just remember that money becomes a byproduct of who you are and the value you bring to the world. Now let's look at the real question now, as promised at the beginning of this video. So here's the paradox. In order to earn the money you want, the key is to invest in yourself first. Build your self-worth to become the $1 million person that you want to become. Rather than just chasing money, focus on developing yourself. Because only when you've become the person who deserves it, then money will follow. Invest in yourself first, and the returns will be exponential. Life tends to align with the value you place on yourself. I want to repeat that again. Life tends to align with the value that you place on yourself. And so many, especially young people, place all the value in their money instead of investing in themselves first. When you start treating yourself as someone of true value, that's when genuine opportunities and success begin to follow. And I've seen this happen to my own personal life. When I began to develop in myself, reading books, attending seminars, just developing myself in public speaking, that's when my value shot up. That's when I began to make more money. So in conclusion, to everyone out there, you are worth more than any paycheck that someone can give you. I know it seems kind of crazy to think like that, but you are worth more than any paycheck that someone can ever give you. Your value is in the impact you make, the lives you touch, and the person you become. Always keep that in mind as you move forward. Invest in your self-worth and everything else will follow. Now, this is something that has helped me. And I know many people, young and old, we often think, which is more important? Is it our self-worth or our money? Now, this is something that has worked for me. And if you want to see if this will work for you, I would say that try it out and see if this is something that would work for you rather than constantly just chasing money. And I just want to put it out there. I'm not saying money is important. In fact, I keep saying that money really matters. It's actually up there with oxygen. We need money. But constantly chasing money without having any intrinsic value, without developing yourself, without really, by tying your self-worth with money is where the dysfunction happens. Is where we disconnect. And if you think I'm lying, maybe try it out yourself. Keep chasing money day and night and neglect your self-worth, neglect yourself, and see all the noise fades away. Let's see if you truly feel fulfilled. So always keep that in mind as you move forward. Invest in your self-worth and everything else will follow. Now, as you reflect, let me leave you with this. Are you building a life that truly matters, or are you chasing numbers? You decide. Every step you take to build yourself today compounds into a life that is richer in every way tomorrow. Not just financially, but emotionally and spiritually. So therefore, I'll ask you the question again. Self-worth versus money. What truly matters? You decide. My name is Rudolph High Definition. Be inspired today.